Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Skyrim Special Edition, complete with the next door neighbour doing drilling, just as I decided to start recording. Now, this is going to be heavily modded, and I mean heavily modded. If you look at the add-ons, shut up. If we look at the add-on list here, you'll see eventually that I have quite a lot of these set up. Now, some of these are cheat ones, some of them are not. I should try to resist using the cheat ones. So, we got a playable skeleton race, which we shall not be playing. Excalibur, Scout Art, got some new armors. We got force powers. Fast swinging great swords because I felt they were a little underpowered. That said, they're now overpowered. I should probably remove that one, but oh well. The Dremora race, which, spoiler alert, we will be playing. Auto crossbows, necklace of giant strength, which I've never actually got in game. For some reason, I downloaded it and never actually used it. It basically means you can carry pretty much infinite stuff. Imperial system, I have no idea what that is. I can't remember. Medieval spider weapon pack, weightless potions and poisons, heavy armory, so loads of new weapons, more spells. Undeath remastered, can't remember what that is. I think that's a lich thing. Yeah, it makes you be a lich or something. Crafting the crossbows without being part of the Dawn Guard. Improved combat music, more Star Wars stuff. Go the animation. What the freaking hell's that? What does that do? Modifies. Yeah. We'll get rid of that one. That's not needed. Temptress race. Ah, maybe that's why I downloaded the. Maybe that's why I downloaded the animation pack to make the Temptress seem more temptressy. Who knows? Vampire Lord looting. You get the idea. There's a sort of cheap one, 50% more perk points. Wildcat, Combat of Skyrim, that's an important one. And Ordinator Perks of Skyrim, that's also an important one. So, yes. Yes, I know. Game reload files. Right. Okay. Now. Start a new game. Achievements are disabled because of mods. They didn't used to be disabled when you use mods, but that was back when I was using the original Skyrim and I was just using the what's it called? Original mod loader, shall we say? I can't remember what it's actually called. Also, this will be running at 30 FPS. I know I've done 60 pretty much up to this point, but yeah, I'm reducing it to 30, but upping the quality of the actual recording. So hopefully it should be alright. Fingers crossed. I get the feeling this is going to be a bit too loud. In fact, I get the horrible feeling this is way too loud. Now, Skyrim Unbound. Basically, choose your own adventure. The original Skyrim Unbound on the mod loader, that's name I can't remember. Nexus loader, something like that. It was a lot more customizable. For example, if I click customize here, character loadout, customize, starting equipment, random, clothes, robes, armor, or rags. Originally, you would have been able to choose light armor or heavy armor. You can't here, it just automatically assigns you one. I'm not sure whether that's due to limitations in the actual engine itself, like the actual Skyrim Special Edition mod making thing, or if it is purely for convenience for the modder anyway, or if it's to add a bit more RNG to it. I don't mind RNG. RNG is fine. Heck, I play the Binding of Isaac. That's about as RNG as you can get. We are going to be using armor. We're having new headgear. Starting weapons. Now, note that you can't select one-handed or two-handed. Instead, you have to go with random weapon and hope you get a two-handed weapon. That's what I'm going to be doing. Magic, starting spells. You can still select your primary magic schools, so... Destruction and Conjuration, I think. Dragons and Dragon Souls. Customize. Word Walls. I could do Staggered Delay, actually. Because at level 1, you cannot fight a dragon. Yes, do Staggered Delay. We are Dragonborn. And we will allow non-Dragonborns to use shouts. I don't think that makes much of a difference, I don't think, actually, in the... It doesn't allow non-player characters to use shouts, I don't think. Obviously, the Draga, or whatever. I used to keep calling them Drow. I don't know why. Drow are completely different. They're like the Dark Elves from Dungeons and Dragons. At least they were. Are they still a thing, the Drow? Well, I've not really played 5th Ed, but I know in 4th I couldn't really see much of the Drow anywhere. Not in the original player manuals or anything. We're gonna start in a town? See, what's the difference here? A hold, a city, or a town? I'm guessing the hold is anywhere within that specific region. So, if you could start anywhere in the Whiterun hold, which means you could start in Riverwood. You could start on top of a cliff and immediately die because a troll has decided it fancies you for lunch. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to go to town. Now, there is a very specific place that I want to spawn. If I do not spawn there, then I will be cheating to get there. Because I'm not walking. Right. So, we are going to be using the Dremora. The Dremora inhabit the world... I cannot talk today. The Dremora inhabit the realm of Oblivion, and are bound in service to their Daedric prince, Mehrunes Dagon. When found in the mortal planes, Dremora are known for their sheer strength and natural summoning abilities. Now, why, I mean I know this is a mod, but why no one automatically attacks these people on sight, I do not know. Right, we're going to be playing as a female Dremora. We are going to be having it... what the hell? That does not look like a Dremora. That's more Dremora-y, I think. That'll do. I don't really care about that. Don't care about that. Eye color. Black. Black as night. Brow type. I don't care. Male shape, I don't care. Hair. There we go. We're playing as a goblin. Clearly. Where's the... It's on here. Nope. War paint. There we go. No. What's with that? Can I not have that? Ah. I don't care. I guess that's just part of the whole Dremora thing. There is actually a playable goblin race. I could have done that actually, to be honest, but no, I'm playing a Dremora. That looks like a goblin. A very, very tall goblin. A goblin nonetheless. I've used Alice, I've used Alicia. It's not male, so I can't use Mephisto or Kazana. I've not used Maya. Conjure Familiar and Frostbite. Okay. That's not too bad. And thankfully we have started in heavy armor. Now, I would like to use the, is it the Lady Stone that Karth West... Where on earth is this? And I've got a two-handed greatsword. Exactly what I wanted. That's perfect. Alright.
Strangers are nothing but trouble.
Thanks. I mean, I know I'm a Dremora, but still. Can I get out? Can I get out of here? It's stuck me in a place that I pretty much can't get out of. No, okay. Why would it stick me in someone's house? Oh well. Right, this is not where I wanted to spawn, I do not think. Let's check the map. No, I'm nowhere near where I wanted to spawn. Actually, isn't the Lady Stone around here somewhere? Because I think it's the Lady Stone that actually gives you a bonus to all technically stats. It increases your skill, how fast your skills. Oh, we're here.
Watch your tongue, native. We'll leave when we're sure there's no Forsworn here.
Oh, and when would that be, I wonder? When I sell my land to the Silverbloods?
Yes.
The Silverbloods have made you a very generous offer for this pile of dirt. I suggest you take it.
And then he just wanders off.
Forsworn aren't attacking my town. The Nords are trying to force me off it.
Right. Well, first off, we're going to TOB. What's TOB? FOV 90. I'm going to increase the FOV a bit.
Native son. Robbery is what it is. The Silverbloods are trying to muscle in on my land.
He just walks off.
Attack the mines, and suddenly all these sellswords show up to hell. They won't let anyone work until I sell it off.
I can convince him to leave.
But I keep your sword arm ready if things get ugly.
Right. Let's go kill them all.
We're in control of this mine. No sudden moves.
Right. Now, if I remember correctly, if I can actually stop him. Right. Okay, let's save. Let's... Damn it! Alright. In we go. Let's go kill him. Because we're a Dremora, that's what we do. We're one of the creatures of oblivion. We don't negotiate, we just slaughter everything. Unless, of course, it suits us. Right, you. Hello.
The mine is closed. Get lost.
No.
Helping out Ina Thatch, huh? Give me a reason not to plunge a dagger in your chest.
Well, this greatsword's a good start. I think I'll just kill you.
I thought today was going to be boring.
Right, you die now. I'm being attacked from the side. Goodbye. Get lost. Problem solved. Right. Take that. That's more armor for me. He's we have an exorcist situation over here. Gotta love the physics engine. Alright, that. Anything in here is mine. Thank you very much. Like I said, we're a Dremora. We don't really give a damn. Just kill everything. Take what we want. Take a pickaxe. Ooh, silver ore. I'll have it. Alright. Come on. Mine a bit faster. That's... Yeah. I said I'd clear the mine of all its resources. Any other points I can mine? And there's got to be other points somewhere. But it's not like it'd just be one, surely. Oh, hello. Hello. Goodbye. Goodbye. What difficulty have I got this on? This seems a lot easier than normal. I suppose I'll take the iron helmet. Right. Have I got this on like the easiest difficulty or something? Gameplay. No, it's on adept. Interesting. Right. It's a shame that with the Skyrim Special Edition, I don't know if I can run the alternate HUDs because I do not like the HUD. Not HUDs, interface here. I don't like that. That's just kind of irritating. Silver ore added. I know why this is easier. Because I'm a Dremora. One of the Dremora's special abilities is that they do a hell of a lot more damage with weapons than they otherwise should. Or at least melee weapons. That's why they're kind of adept at using swords, maces and axes. Because they do like 20 plus points of extra damage. It's ridiculous. That's why I'm so easy. I kind of forgot about that, to be honest. Smithing increased to 16. Ooh. Clonk. Right, the more silver ore I have, the closer I'll be. Actually, you can't forge silver, can you? Silver weapons. That's a shame. Would have been useful. It's the old undead. Because we will be going to... That was actually a very silly idea. I could have died there. Yeah, yeah, that'd be very useful to the next place we go. You've got stuck on a log. Come on. Ooh, smithy. Or smelter even. Steel, misc, silver ingot. Apparently I can turn my pickaxe into an iron ingot. Somehow I don't think that's worth it. Let's melt that down. Now, if I remember correctly, don't you have to use... What do you use silver ore for? I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't make silver weapons.
If the Forsworn, I'm one of the few native sons of... That won't be the last we hear from the Silverbloods. But at least we can get back to work.
Yes, we can.
Thank you. You've done a good thing for me and my workers. Here, this is for you.
Thank you for slaughtering them like insects. Right, now. Suppose I could walk there. It's quite a trek, though. No. Nope, not doing it. We're going to Riverwood. I never claimed I was an honest individual. If I have to cheat, so I will. I'm not putting on God mode or something like that, but I can at least use this thing to get here. Command to get here. Right, we are going to go and investigate the Standing Stones. I'm going to be a warrior, and that is exactly how I am going to... Well, I don't know where I'm going with that. Ah yes, I also forgot. Player.force.av speed mult 125. So now we move a tad faster. Not fast enough for it to be completely overpowered, but at least fast enough for us to get somewhere without taking 20 years to do so. The best thing is when you set it to like something like 4,000, because you just get across the whole map in a millisecond. I wonder what the maximum you can stick that to is. Don't know. Might have to investigate that one though. I mean, it is fairly nice looking. I quite like it. Alright, Guardian Stones. Where's the warrior? There's the warrior. Let's activate that one. Combat skills, 20% faster. I preferred all skills 15% faster, but we'll deal with that later. Alright. Where's that cave I was looking for? Helgen, that way. As part of the Dremora pack, there is a new merchant, and he sits right at the end of the tutorial area. So, we need to go to the end of the tutorial area. If I can... Is that a bandit? No, that's a hunter with a dog. Good doggy. I might be an evil individual, but I'm not going to kill someone who didn't attack me first, or who doesn't deserve it. That's why Nazim, in White One, should stay out of my way, because he's a, well, certainly deserving individual when it comes to my giant greatsword. No euphemism intended. Is that the cave? Or have I gone right past it? Because this does not look like the right cave. That's not the right cave. Hello. Goodbye. The advantage of having ridiculous blocking crews. Yeah, ridiculous attack power. Alright. It's not even worth looting these idiots, is it? Salmon steak. I don't mind salmon. Salmon's alright. Smoked salmon's better. And a cooked rat. I don't think I'm particularly interested. No, I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, hopefully the frame rate isn't causing too much of an issue. Yeah, it looks fairly juddery on the other screen, but to be fair, that's because I'm playing at 60 and recording at 30. In fact, probably more than...
Guess it's all clear now.
Well, save me doing it. Thank you.
Thought I heard something.
You heard something? What? Where? That was a fox. You couldn't hit the broadside of a battleship. Alright. Okay. It's up there. Am I going to have to go all the way through Helgen Keep just to find it? That's actual Helgen. I'm going to have to go all the way through the blooming keep, aren't I? Oh well, I suppose we can go kill some bandits while we're here. Now, despite the fact that obviously the actual beginning sequence did not happen with our character, Helgen is still a smouldering ruin. Thanks, was it Alduin? Aldwin? I don't know. I can't remember the actual name of the dragon, but meh. There's no one here. There's literally no one. Burned corpse empty. This place has been looted. Completely. That was the tavern, I think. Ooh, is there something in that? There's something in the wardrobe. Some boots. Yeah, I'll take that. Just to fill up my inventory. Wait, the bed is owned by who? Everyone's dead. Who owns the bed? The dragon? Or did someone survive? Let's have a look up here. Did someone survive? No? I could have sworn I just heard someone move. Probably me. Alright, then that's the exit. Huh. That's interesting. Didn't think that bed would be owned. Don't know why. It's probably just someone that's one of the bandits or something that's claimed it. But the bandits haven't spawned, so where are they? Because normally there should be bandits around here. Thank you for the gold. Right, well, I guess. Can we go to Helgen Keep? Now, if I recall correctly, this place will be completely and utterly empty. Stormcloak Cuirass, Iron War Axe. Yeah. I mean, you can see just how much the damage the Dremora do. I mean, if I go to my... yeah, 41 damage. Normally, the Iron Greatsword does... good question. How much does the Greatsword normally do? I don't know. Take that. Minor Magicka. Not that I'll ever use it. Minor Healing, Salt Pile. Yeah, it's alright. God, they've been doing... Next door neighbours have been doing work for absolutely ages, and it is really irritating me. Right. Time to show off my prowess at lockpicking by completely failing, or not. Mage. I don't think I really need any of that equipment. I'm not... Although I did select spells, I'm not going to be bothering with them, really. I might use the familiar occasionally, but I'm not that fussed. Right. Where is... Yeah, now, like I said, the Dremora race mod adds a merchant that sells you some rather nice armor. It's very low level, though. Even weaker than the iron armor, I believe. But it is at least thematic. If that's the correct term, anyway. Ooh, spiders. I never thought I'd see an enemy. Yeah, these are tutorial enemies. These don't really pose a threat. And I'm level 2. Right. Is he around here? No, he's not around here. There you are.
What do you want?
Dremora Ghost. He's not animated by the scene.
What do you want?
What do I want? I
Take a
want
look.
your armor. Right. I just spent 3 gold for 3 very terrible bits of armor, but they are at least, like I said, thematic.
Next time.
So now I look like a proper Dremora, except for the fact I've got a bucket on my head, basically. Let's take that off. There we go. Proper Dremora now. I mean, I could just give myself Daedric armor, but I'm not going to do that. I mean, I cheat, but that much of a cheater. At least not on camera. Right. Seeing as though we're near Riverwood, we might as well do the old Golden Claw quest. Nope, that's Helgen. I didn't even actually activate the fast travel marker for Riverwood, did I? Ah, well. And it's getting near night time. Yeah, I'm not too big a fan of night because you can't actually see a damn thing. God, I wish they would shut up. All I'm gonna hear today is... If you thought that was annoying, try putting out with it all day. I don't know if you can actually hear it. I keep drawing attention to it, but I don't know if it's actually audible or not.
Staying safe, I hope.
Yeah, it's like, staying safe, I hope. Not, oh my god, a Dremora, kill it! To be fair though, it's been a while since the Oblivion Crisis, but that's not the point. Alright, screw this. I'm just going to skip the dialogue.
I don't know what you are.
I shouldn't.
Wood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
Did something happen?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
I could help you get the claw back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast
Right,
of town.
yeah, I'm going. Off you go. His sister, I think? You're talking to a Dremora! Yeah, the sister will try to guide you to the edge of town. I say, screw that, I'm going my own way. Which is exactly the same way she would have showed me, but yeah, details. I just had some birds. Yeah. Alright. This quest is relatively easy. Especially if you do like over 30 damage with your weapon. I mean, I'm pretty much one-shotting everything. I probably could have actually had dragons on, to be honest. Now the only problem is I'm going to be quite weak in terms of health. To be fair though, I have a level up, don't I? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna try and save that till I'm low on health. If I get low on health. And you'd think by now that they would have actually seen me coming. Die. Ow. That was mildly inconvenient. I warned you, back off. I know you killed 2 of my men, but back off anyway. Yep. Problem solved. Oh, good. Yeah, the beginning of the game is relatively easy with this character. I don't know if you would consider it overpowered though, because still short spear, eh? I'll take it. Yeah, because I mean, you could always crank the difficulty up. That would probably. Yes, I know how to level up game. I'm not that thick. Usually. I usually forget I've got level ups. But, yeah. I don't know. I prefer saving it. Goodbye. Iron Halberd. I do like halberds, but I think I'm sticking to my greatsword personally. My god. That was overly dramatic. Let's have a look. Let's give it a go. It's basically an axe. The one thing I've never actually used is warhammers. They're just so slow. Especially when you're fighting against people with greatswords. That's when that mod starts to get a bit silly. Yep. Don't know what she's aiming at. Me, apparently. Goodbye. No. Ow. Yeah. Right. So I got 4 lockpicks and some gold. 5 lockpicks and some gold. And some salmon, because why not? Alright. Still a greatsword. The one thing I don't like about greatswords. Oh. That's better. Yeah, the one thing I don't like about greatswords is the perk that's associated with them in Ordinator. If you attack someone with a greatsword, it will reduce the amount of damage that they do by 10, 20 or 30% depending on the level of the perk. And when you compare that to, say, bleed damage, which is what the battle axe gives you. Goodbye. Yeah, which is what the battle axe gives you. Then, and the armor piercing that the Warhammer gives you. You can tell I've done this so many times. I'm just speeding through this area. Pickpocket increased to 16. Whoa! Something I'm never ever going to use. Why pickpocket someone when you can just kill them and take it? Rep. I mean, really, this character should basically be played as a violent sociopath, just killing everything, but nah. Yeah, sometimes it works in your favor to be nice to people. Ow. I have. You've got something I want. I'm having that now. There we go. For those of you who have not done this quest, do not worry. I killed him for a reason. Right. Now we fight the undead. Spooky, scary Draga. I think back in the days of the Steam Workshop, there was actually a mod that made spooky, scary skeletons play whenever these guys turned up. Or was it just the normal skeletons? I don't know. It's kind of like those old, the old shitpost things. Not exactly the most... Well, that was easy. Not exactly the most spectacular mod on the planet. Yep. And there's one over here. That did not kill him. And there's one over here. Oh, he's a restless one. Correction! He was a restless one. None of these have a bloomin' greatsword. Ow! Do you mind not severing my stomach from my rest of my body? Jesus. What did he drop? Battle axe. I'll take it. Hello. Ooh, you've got a great sword. Me want it. Oh, no, that's the map. I want to replace my iron greatsword with the ancient Nord one. Goodbye. So now I look like a proper warrior with a weapon that's been found in a crypt and is clearly rusty. To be fair though, you would think that a greatsword would be, if it had been stuck in a musky old crypt for like hundreds of years, that you think it would be absolutely no good anymore. Because when you think about it, I mean, especially near water, it would sort of like corrode or rust. At the very least. No, clearly not. Oh well, I don't care really. Realism's for chumps. That's why I'm playing as a demon thing in a game that is clearly labelled high fantasy. If I was looking for realism, then I would not be playing video games. Because video games are not realistic in the slightest. Even the ones that claim to be realistic, they're not exactly realistic. I mean, you've got to take some liberties when you design games. You want to make it somewhat realistic, but you also want to make it fun for the player. That's kind of the idea. Right. I need to level up now. I'm about to get absolutely bored. Oh, I've got 2 level ups. Perfect. Perks to increase 2. I should have 3. I think I bugged that slightly. Oh well. Right. 2-handed mastery. Ow. Now it does 67 damage. So, what was I saying about the Dremora not being overpowered? Iron Warhammer. Is there a... There's not an ancient Nord Warhammer, is there? Now that I think about it. Interesting. Ah, well. There is a steel one, though, so... The ancient Nord stuff is just basically steel weapons, but with a different design. Goodbye. George! I missed. There's an ancient Nord long mace. Does that count? I don't know. Whee! You can't jump when you're sprinting. It's mildly irritating. What was it? It was both twice, I think. And then run away! Ah! I did it! I remembered. Oh god. Bring the claw to Lucan. Is it Lucan or Lucian? I don't know. Probably Lucan. Because Lucian would have a T in it, I believe. Or an S, I don't know. You get out? Oi! Wake up! Fine. Be with you in a minute. Right. He's got a sword. And he's got... Jesus Christ. Well, I ruined his day. That is ridiculously powerful. Pickpocket success is 15% better. Not useful in the slightest. Actually, that could be sold. I'll take that. And those are useful for making myself a cape. Right. Out of curiosity, I could just spawn a dragon and see what happens. The thing is, when you start killing dragons and you starting the main quest, and then you start Dragonborn, and then you go to the place, and yeah, sort of get lost a bit. You get sidetracked from the main quest, which is the whole idea of the game, but details. Argonians can breathe underwater. That's probably because they're aquatic lizards. Alright. No. World map. Riverwood, yes. Tamriel's Fighters Guild has no presence in Skyrim. That is very true. So the Companions is the only Warriors or Fighters Guild that there is. Technically, the Mage Guild also has no say here. All we've got is the College of Winterhold.
The sooner you find the claw...
I have the Golden Claw!
There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Yay. Now I'll steal it. No, I'm not gonna do that. Let's go. And before we end, let's go to a house. My house. That I modded in. And no, that's not me saying that I actually did it myself. That's just a mod I down. What the hell? That's a mod I downloaded. Can't remember the name of the author actually. It's a very nice house either way. It's very natural. The kind of place you would probably see one of the wood elves. I can't remember their name. Bosma? Is it the Bosma? Or was that the Dark Elves? I don't know. What are the wood elves? I can't remember the individual names now. I just call them wood elves. Alright, I do believe that will do it for today. Because that is 45 minutes worth of recording. And I didn't actually do any testing beforehand, so this has probably all gone horribly wrong. I'm going to go see if it's not gone horribly wrong. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. And until then, goodbye.